Build the Great Temple of Abu Simbel. The Great Temple of Abu Simbel. Build the statue of Anubis. Anubis. Build a balloons ride. Balloons ride. Build a bank. Bank. Build a water barrel. Water barrel. Build a flower barrow. Flower barrow. Build the Grand Obelisk. Grand Obelisk. Build a Little Mermaid for the boating school. Little Mermaid. Build a waterway for the boating school. Boating school waterway. Build the entrance to the boating school. Legoland News.
Ha-har! Ahoy, shipmates! All you cutthroat pirates, sail on down to the newly opened boating school, where you can test how much of a sea dog you really are. Watch out for Redbeard the pirate, or you'll be taking a trip to old Davy Jones's locker for shore. Ha-har! So batten down those hatches and head on down for some good old-fashioned pirate fun.
Boating school entrance. Professor Voltage has just called. He thinks that he's fixed the time machine. He's doing a final check and is almost ready to go back to the old Wild West. If the professor is successful, we should have some Wild West rides to build next to our normal Legoland rides. I've set aside an area of the park where we can put them once the professor has made them. While we wait for the Wild West rides to turn up, there's just enough time for me to show you how to put together a really big ride. This will be fun. Click the thumbs up button to begin. Go for it, but remember, you need mechanics and gardeners to build your park. Use the query mode to check on your visitors and attractions. Link the attractions with paths. Watch out for rides that need repairing. They will flash red. Keep your visitors happy by feeding them. Make sure there's enough power. The rides will flash green if they don't. Any problems? And, well, by now you know the drill. It's one thing to build a new Legoland park, but you also have to keep it in good repair. That's not so easy when one of the professor's crazy experiments goes wrong. In this lesson, I'll introduce you to the head mechanic, JP, and her team of fixer-uppers. They'll get any broken rides up and running in no time. Don't forget, you can get extra help by clicking on the notepad next to me, and then clicking on the question mark. Good luck! Bad zoning confuses our visitors. If they get confused, they get unhappy, and that isn't good at all. One trick that you may have already found is that you can pick up our park helpers. Just click on them to pick them up. You'll need to do this as Bob went a little mad with hedges. When you finish building the attractions, take a quick look at the zoning using the map button. Good luck! Hi, I'm Jonathan, the duty manager. Sorry your first day hasn't gone according to plan. Believe me, anything can happen around here with Professor Voltage and his crazy experiments. I've just spoken to him, and he thinks he will be able to fix the time machine. But it will take a bit of time and some money. Time travel isn't as cheap as it used to be. The best thing for us to do is to get you started rebuilding the park. Now, don't worry, I'll give you as much help as I can. To start with, I'll talk you through the first steps. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. What we'll do next is take our first look at the Professor's Legoland menu, and then build our first ride. Oh, I almost forgot, we'll practice building paths too. There's no point in having rides if visitors can't get to them, is there? Just follow my instructions and you can't go wrong. And if you do get stuck, just click the notepad next to me to recap and get some hints. You can also click on my picture if you want me to repeat my last instruction. Click the thumbs up button to play. Let's go to work. I spoke to the professor earlier, and he's confident he can develop some really amazing rides. But first, he has to look into setting up a power station to get them working properly. Okay, let's see what the professor has in store for us. I'm expecting even greater things from him this time. As usual, if we need some help, click on the notepad next to me to recap and get some hints. When you are done, click on the thumbs up button. I can't wait to see what the professor's come up with this time. I spoke to the professor earlier, and he's confident he can develop some really amazing rides. But first, he has to look into setting up a power station to get them working properly. Okay, let's see what the professor has in store for us. I'm expecting even greater things from him this time. As usual, if we need some help, click on the notepad next to me to recap and get some hints. When you are done, click on the thumbs up button. I can't wait to see what the professor's come up with this time. Our next task is to see how gardeners work. You'll need some gardeners in the park to tend plants. Flowers and hedges make the park look nice and the visitors happy. One trick you need to learn is that you can pick up our park helpers. Just click on them to pick them up and click again in the place you want to put them. You'll need to do this as Bob went a little mad with hedges. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. We'll also take a look at money and how to make it and spend it on rides and plants. Finally, I'll show you how to get money back by erasing rides that you no longer need in the park. Remember, if you need some help, just click the notepad next to me to recap and get some hints. Click the thumbs up button to begin play. Plant a bush. Bush. Plant a flower bush. Flower bush. Plant a cacti cluster. Cacti cluster. Plant a tall cacti. Tall cacti. Plant a thin cacti. Thin cacti. Plant a cactus. Cactus. Plant an Apache cactus. Apache cactus. Plant a Sioux cactus. Sioux cactus. Build a carousel. Carousel. Build a dragon barbecue. Dragon barbecue. Special 2-for-1 deal. Head down to the Dragon Barbecue for Rosie's new and improved Dragon Burgers. Watch out, they're hot and spicy. Build the Knight's Kingdom Castle. Knight's Kingdom Castle. Build the entrance to the Sensory Coaster. Sensory Coaster entrance. Plant a great oak tree. Great oak tree. Plant an oak tree. Oak tree. Plant an oak sapling. Oak sapling. Build a castle well. Castle well. Build a catapult. Catapult. Build a chuck wagon. Chuck wagon. Legoland Newsflash. A severe power cut occurred while staff were building the sensory coaster attraction. JP, the park mechanic, put the problem down to a dodgy solenoid. She added that the problem shouldn't happen again. Well, hopefully. You know, I don't think I've seen anyone race through the levels as fast as you have. You're going to be a great park manager. Things are going to get really hard now, with even less appraisals from Mr. Bimble, but I know you'll be able to impress him. Click the thumbs up button to continue. You are so good at building parks. I could have never managed to fit all those attractions into such a tiny space. Mr. Bimble, the park inspector, also thinks you're doing brilliantly. Well done. Click the thumbs up button to continue. Oh dear, just when I thought nothing else could go wrong, we lose the gate money. What a good thing it was that you were around to save the day again. Thanks. Well, maybe things really will be back to normal now. Click the thumbs up button to continue. Whoa, you've sure found those lost attractions quickly. I'll bet you had loads of fun. The professor would lose his head if it wasn't screwed on. Now get ready for the last level. It's going to be really hard, but I know you can do it. Click the thumbs up button to continue. Whoa! The park inspector was really impressed. He said that you have real potential. The park had a good variety of rides. The gardens looked really nice too. And there was lots of food to eat. Most importantly, our visitors had a fabulous time. Click the thumbs up button to continue. I wonder if the professor can find us any new adventurers attractions to go with what we have already. Click the thumbs up button to continue. Well, I thought I'd seen just about everything, but Legoland Park loving aliens? I ask you. You coped with it perfectly though, and thanks to you we still have a Legoland Park, even after the aliens took so much of it away. Well, things should be back to norm. Oh no, I'd better not say that after last time. Click the thumbs up button to continue. Congratulations on finishing all of the levels. You're the best park manager I've ever seen. You can work at this park anytime. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing so well. I'm off to get some of that delicious ice cream that Rosie's made, and I'll wash it down with a big glass of Bricola Cola. Thanks for all your help. Come back and help me anytime you want. I think the park inspector has a special surprise for you. Click the thumbs up button to continue. Phew, that could have been disastrous, but you sorted everything out brilliantly. Now let's get back down to the business of building a great Legoland park. Click the thumbs up button to continue. You're a real fast learner. At this rate, you'll have finished the levels in no time. Just keep up the good work and see if you can do even better on the next level. Click the thumbs up button to continue. Well, it looks like you've graduated into the real world of Legoland Park Management. Congratulations! As a big thank you for all your hard work, the Legoland team have made you one of our famous mini-lands, San Francisco. The next screen allows you to select your first proper job as park manager. Just make sure that the mini-land is lit up and click the thumbs up button to start. You will be awarded more mini-lands as you progress through the rebuilding of the park. I don't know about you, but I thought that was cool. Well done. Remember that keeping rides in good repair is as important as building new ones, so always try to have a few mechanics in your park. Repairing rides costs money too, so don't spend everything you have or you won't be able to fix things. Good work! It looks like we're going to have to find something to really challenge you. Congratulations! You've finished your first level. It looks like you've got the hang of building new rides. Remember, rides must always be linked to the entrance by paths. Just click on the thumbs up button and then select the next level. Money and planting things.
Wow, a spider ride! He said a teacup ride to me. Well, I guess the professor always likes to surprise. You did a good job on this level. It was pretty tough.
The most important thing to remember from now on is to use the query mode as much as you can with visitors and rides. One really useful thing you can do is to use the right mouse button to flick straight into query mode. Click the thumbs up button so you can select the next level. Those flowers and trees look great. Remember to always keep an eye on your money and try to plan ahead when you are building new rides in your park. Click the thumbs up button so you can select the next level. Build a copters ride. Copters ride. Plant a gator tree. Gator tree. Build a crystal power station. Crystal power station. Build a big dinosaur. Big dinosaur. Build a mini dinosaur. Mini dinosaur. Build a dinosaur. Dinosaur. Add some petrol pumps to the driving school. Driving school pumps. Add a road piece to the driving school. Driving school road. Build the driving school. Driving school. Build an earth slide ride. Earth slide ride. Egypt gate. Build an Egyptian statue. Egyptian statue. Well done! You've completed all the tasks for your first level. You're going to be a great Legoland park designer, I can tell. Whenever you finish everything you have to do in a level, you'll see a picture of me walking through a door. Just click on this when you're ready to end the level. But remember, you can play on for as long as you want to. Let's try it now. Click the thumbs up button. The park entrance. Park entrance. Build the Explorers Institute. Explorers Institute. Great work! Just one more thing to test you on. Now this is the final level, and it's a real toughie. But I know you can do it, so here's what you have to do. Use lots of different attractions, rides, shops and plants. Don't have anyone hungry or unhappy. Don't forget to fix anything that's broken. Have lots of scenery along the paths. Good luck, and make that park a good one. Congratulations! You found all the missing pieces in no time at all. Now see if you can use all the attractions you found to make a great park. Before the final test from the park inspector, you'll need to do a few things. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. Save up 500 coins. Get 30 visitors in the park. Make everyone really happy. Make sure that nobody is hungry. Have loads of scenery along the paths. Last but not least, don't forget the zoning in the park. So have fun and good luck with the park. That's great. You've built your first ride. Did you notice we also built a path from the ride to the park entrance? You can erase paths and add paths of your own if you want to. If you want to put the Legoland menu away, just click the Legoland button again. Before we try that, you should learn how to explore the park. Try moving the cursor to the edges of the screen to see the rest of the park. See if you can find the Lego toy shop by doing this. You'll need to see it for your next task. Now just click the thumbs up button and we'll get back to work. Legoland Newsflash. There were jubilant scenes at Legoland Park when work was finally completed on the Golden Brick Bridge. Mr. Bimble, the park inspector, was said to be extremely pleased with the good work carried out by all the staff involved. A big thank you went especially to JP. Without her hard work, we couldn't have finished the bridge. Staff newsflash. I've just had a message from JP saying that the work on the second set of bridges is now complete. Now the park's even bigger than before, so we can add even more cool rides and attractions. Staff newsflash. I've just had a message from JP saying that the work on the second set of bridges is now complete. Now the park's even bigger than before, so we can add even more cool rides and attractions. Plant a conifer flower bed, conifer flower bed. Plant a pansy flower bed, pansy flower bed. Plant a shrub flower bed, shrub flower bed. Plant a carnation flower bed, carnation flower bed. Plant a flower, flowers. Build a Bricola cola drinks kiosk, Bricola kiosk. Build a food kiosk, food kiosk. Build an ice cream kiosk, ice cream kiosk. Build the Legorado fort, Legorado fort. Build a small fountain, small fountain. Build a fountain, fountain. Build a big fountain, big fountain. This level is just like a jigsaw puzzle. Make sure that rides fit exactly in the spaces provided. There is lots of park damage, so make sure that JP repairs the rides quickly. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanics and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put any spare gardeners back in the greenhouse. That Bob, he makes me laugh sometimes. He's had another funny turn overnight and planted out the park with hedges. The only trouble is that the rides will only fit into the park in just the right way. You're going to have to see if you can put the right attraction in the right place. Good luck. The only thing I can suggest we do is build a really fantastic sensory coaster and fit as many attractions as we can into our zoned areas. We need to make sure that all our visitors are having a great time. Make sure that nothing will upset them by having all the rides in full working order. I'll see you a bit later. I hope this all goes well. You've worked hard to get this far. You have 7 park appraisals, 1 every 10 minutes. Bridges will need to be repaired to free up more space. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put a spare gardener back in the greenhouse. If you can't fit an attraction in, try moving other attractions into different positions. Build a cool multi-zoned park. You'll have to build a driving school. The professor is currently preparing some new areas of the park, but until they're ready, space is going to be tight. That means you have to choose the place for each ride carefully so that you can fit everything in. If you find you don't have enough space for an attraction, try moving some of the others. Let's give it a go. Click the thumbs up button. Remember, we need to attract as many visitors as possible, or the inspector will mark us down. I'll speak to you a bit later. I'm popping over to the professor's lab to see how he's getting on with his inventions. See you later! You have 8 park appraisals, 1 every 10 minutes. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put a spare gardener back in the greenhouse. You must build attractions from each theme in the right area. When you erase a building to look for something, don't forget to replace it afterwards. When you build the sensory coaster, leave plenty of space for expansion. Well, after the strange things that happened to us last time, it's nice to get back to normal and get on with building the park. Well, you know the drill by now. Use as large a variety of rides as you can and plant plenty of scenery and keep everything working. I'm sure absolutely nothing can go wrong this time. Can it? Click on the thumbs up button. You'll be able to lay track down and make amazing drops and corners to thrill our visitors. It's going to be an expensive ride to build, but it will be worth it. The park inspector is going to be almost as blown away as our visitors. In fact, I can't wait to have a ride on it myself. As we've raised the expectations of the park inspector, he's reducing the number of reports that he's going to give us. This time we have 8. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. If we can get past our next inspection, the professor will be going on another time expedition. I think he mentioned something about the ancient Incas. You have 6 park appraisals, 1 every 10 minutes. No other hints available. No, really no other hints are available. You don't believe me, do you? Do you think I should tell you some more then? Okay, only certain rides will free up other rides. Keep looking at your themes for new rides. That's it. No more hints. You're on your own. Okay, one last one. If you need more money, you can delete some plants and trees. Nice job, as we've come to expect. The professor has called me, and he's in a real state. He says that the ride chamber has broken down and somehow mixed up all the rides. It looks as if he can fix the equipment, but it will take some time. In the meantime, if you want to build up the park, you can, but the delivery of rides and attractions is a little, unreliable. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. This couldn't have come at a worse time. The park inspector is almost ready to put us on the final test and decide whether we have the best Legoland park in the world. All I can suggest is that you stick with it and try to work around our technical problems. It will all be fixed as soon as possible. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. One important point to bear in mind is that the inspector mentioned that he hadn't seen the boating school for a while. If you manage to find it, be sure to do an extra special job on it. I'm off for a meeting with JP and the professor to see what we can do to help you. You have 10 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. You need to earn as much money as you can. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanic and then put them in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just pick up any spare gardener and put them back in the greenhouse. Watch out for rides that need repairing. Watch out for rides that have run out of power. Try building every type of food attraction to win the level. Watch out for rides that have run out of power. At some point, you must replace the Wild West zone with the Castle zone. We've still got lots of work to do, but the professor has promised us a steady stream of new rides and attractions to keep our visitors happy. He even has a new time expedition planned. JP is all ready to build and look after our new park. Oh, Bob is asleep in the greenhouse. Isn't it about time someone woke him up? Rosie has some plans for new ways to feed our guests, and she's looking at some great restaurant ideas as well. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. So, what's next, you may ask? You've done so well that from now on, our Legoland inspector, Mr. Bimble, is going to visit us. Mr. Bimble is going to check up on our park to make sure that it meets the highest Lego standards. He'll show you what he thinks in a report, and at the end of his report, he'll give you some tips on how to improve the park. Your first task is to earn some money so that we can afford to rebuild the rest of the park. Now click the thumbs up button and let's get started. You have 6 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put any spare gardener back in the greenhouse. You must make sure there is enough power. If you run out of money, just put any spare gardener back in the greenhouse. You'll have to deal with hungry and unhappy visitors. You must make sure there is enough power. Excellent job! You really saved us that time. The professor is off on his travels again. This time, he's going back to ancient Egypt. Take a look through his ride menu to see what's on offer. It's bound to be very imaginative. The park is nearly complete, so the inspector is taking a really close look at how we're getting along. I've heard a rumour that we are amongst the top Legoland parks in the world, so the pressure is on. Keep up the great work. Things are really turning around now. You have 6 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. Look for spaces in the park before rebuilding. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put any spare gardener back in the greenhouse. Try to plant the type of scenery that matches each area. Watch out for power losses. Strange reports have been coming in from Legoland parks around the world. It seems that they are being visited by park-loving aliens. The aliens are removing the rides from the park and taking them back to their own planet. Sounds very silly to me. I don't know. Some people will make up anything. Anyway, we've got to get on with the job of rebuilding our own Legoland park. Click the thumbs up button and let's continue. Talking about JP, she's a bit embarrassed at the moment because she fell asleep listening to her personal stereo and the power stations have broken down. We have to fix these before anything will work in the park. Look at the ride menu screen as regularly as you can. I'm sure that when the professor has recovered from his adventure, he'll be back to his usual busy self. Watch out for the inspector. He's expecting excellent performance from us from now on. You have 5 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. If you need more money, you can delete some plants and trees. Good luck, and no more hints, as this is the last level. Good luck, and no more hints, as this is the last level. Well done! Mr. Bimble was delighted with the park, and has told me that this time we're going to be put to the final test. Rosie is giving the kitchens a final polish, whilst Bob is putting extra effort into weeding the gardens. JP has even bought a brand new tool set to keep our rides in perfect working order. I haven't seen the Professor for hours, but I think Bob found something odd in one of the crystals and dropped it off at the lab. I hope the Professor isn't wasting his time. We have plenty of work to do. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. As this is our final task, all I'll say is that you have to build a park that you would be proud to call your own. We have to have everything just right. Loads of customers, lots of variety, delicious food, beautiful gardens, but most importantly, we need to make sure our customers have a great time. One suggestion would be to not only build the sensory coaster, but also surprise the inspector with his old favourite, the driving school. The best of luck. I can see that diploma already. Now, what is Professor Voltage up to? Always make sure the rides are linked with paths. Arrays plants where you need to make way for a path. You need a special ride in the park. If you need some more money, pick up a mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put a spare gardener back in the greenhouse. Power levels are very important in this game. Keep everything repaired and working. Look out for the crystal power stations to solve your power troubles. You must introduce water to the park somehow. Oh no! Bob's had one of his funny turns and he's blocked off the park's attractions with plants. We'll need to work quickly to get everything back to normal. You'll have to make sure that each attraction has a path linking it to the park's entrance. Watch out though, you're going to have to erase just enough scenery to make way for the paths. Good luck. Click the thumbs up button. I've just been contacted by the weather station and they report that we can expect a heat wave today. The park is going to be really busy and we have to make sure our visitors remain cool, calm and relaxed. The Professor is looking into a solution as we speak. The park inspector also wants to see a really impressive attraction this time around. We think that the log flume is our best bet. Can't wait to see how you do. You have 9 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. You may have to add more mechanics. Keep Bob busy planting scenery. If you need some more money, pick up the mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put a gardener back in the greenhouse. You needed to build a driving school. Wow, I'm impressed. You did a great job on your first day as a park manager. Now let's see if you can do even better this time. The Professor has told me that if we can make a real success of the park, he should be able to develop a huge new attraction for us. I can't wait to see what that is. Oh, one last thing. An area of the park is blocked off to visitors at the moment. You can see it on your map. Don't worry about putting rides there just yet. We'll soon figure out how to open it up. Let's go. Press the thumbs up button. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that Bob has seen some strange glowing crystals whilst he's been gardening. The Professor doesn't know what they are, but he's planning a time expedition to find out. Good luck! You have 10 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. So, what's next, you may ask? You've done so well that from now on, our Legoland inspector, Mr. Bimble, is going to visit us. Mr. Bimble is going to check up on our park to make sure that it meets the highest Lego standards. He'll show you what he thinks in a report, and at the end of his report, he'll give you some tips on how to improve the park. Your first task is to earn some money so that we can afford to rebuild the rest of the park. Now click the thumbs up button and let's get started. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanic and then put them in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just pick up any spare gardener and put them back in the greenhouse. Watch out for rides that need repairing. Watch out for rides that have run out of power. Try building every type of food attraction to win the level. You have 6 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. Look for spaces in the park before rebuilding. If you need some more money, pick up any spare mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put any spare gardener back in the greenhouse. Try to plant the type of scenery that matches each area. Watch out for power losses. You have 5 park appraisals, one every 10 minutes. If you need more money, you can delete some plants and trees. Good luck! And no more hints, as this is the last level. Build a general store. Build a gold wash. Old wash. Legoland staff report. A record attendance was reported at Legoland Park today. Jonathan said that it was down to the excellent park management and teamwork, which resulted in a well-designed and maintained park, full of happy visitors. The sunshine also helped a bit too. Legoland Weather Report. It looks like it's going to be shorts weather for everyone. We've just been told that there's a heat wave coming. Everyone should pop down to the waterworks to cool off. But don't forget to wear sunscreen. Plant a section of hedge. Hedge. Legoland Staff Report. Unhappiness levels were quite high today as visitors in the Legoland Park complained of hunger. In a statement today, Jonathan, the park's duty manager, claimed, "We already have some great plans in place and our new trainee park manager is talking with the head chef, Rosie Briccolini, as I speak. Legoland Park is committed to providing the best possible selection of food. Build a jail cell. Jail cell. Build a Knight's Kingdom joust. Knight's Kingdom joust. Build a cheeky monkey bridge. Cheeky monkey bridge. Add a jungle fishing attraction. Jungle fishing attraction. Add a swinging monkey attraction. Swinging monkey attraction. Build a waterway. Jungle cruise water. Build the jungle cruise ride." Legoland Newsflash. It looks as though Johnny Thunder is in trouble again. If you think you can help him, then get down to the newly opened Jungle Cruise ride in the Adventurers Zone. Watch out for those fierce crocodiles and cheeky monkeys. So if you fancy a bit of an adventure, hurry down before it's too late. You'll have a wild time. The Jungle Cruise. Build a Western cactus piece. Western cactus piece. Build the Lego Media Shop. Lego Media Shop. Build a Lego Toy Shop. Lego Toy Shop. Build a Lego Clothes Shop. Lego Clothes Shop. Add a seesaw special track piece to the log flume. Log flume seesaw. Add a water drop to the log flume. Log flume drop. Build the log flume entrance. Log flume entrance. Add the hold-up piece to your log flume. Log flume hold-up. Add a skeleton surprise to the log flume. Log flume skeleton surprise. Add a rocking chair to the log flume. Log flume rocking chair. Add some huck fin fishers to the log flume. Log flume huck fin fishers. Add a skeleton fishing attraction to the log flume. Log flume skeleton fishing attraction. Add some track to your log flume. Log flume track. Add a tunnel to your log flume. Log flume tunnel. Legoland Staff Report. Staff today at Legoland Park were delighted at the success of the newly opened log flume attraction. Congratulations were in order for all the staff involved. JP, the park mechanic, said that she had been rushed off her feet, but added that it was well worth the effort to see the people come off the ride happy, if a little wet. "Sorry, but the park inspector has failed the park this time. Try to make the changes he suggests in his reports. Don't worry though, you can try again by clicking on the flashing Miniland. Click the thumbs up button to play again. Build a mechanic's hut for JP. Mechanic's hut. Plant a small pine tree. Small pine tree. Build the Australian Miniland. Miniland Australia. Build the Denmark Miniland. Miniland Denmark. Build the Egypt Miniland. Miniland Egypt. Build the France Miniland. Miniland France. Build the Holland Miniland. Miniland Holland. Build the India Miniland. Miniland India. Build the Italy Miniland. Miniland Italy. Build the London Miniland. Miniland London. Build the New York Miniland. Miniland New York. Build the San Francisco Miniland. Miniland San Francisco. Build the Washington Miniland. Miniland Washington. Did you see that every time you planted a tree, some of your money was used up? You can see how much money you have left by looking at the bar at the top of the screen. You can also see how much each plant or ride costs by looking at the number next to its picture in the Legoland menu. If you don't have very much money left, you may not be able to build some of the rides. Click the flashing arrow to turn the page. Each time a visitor comes into your park, you get some more money to spend on new rides and plants. If you need to get more money quickly, you can erase a ride or some plants. Let's try that now. Click the thumbs up button. Plant a monkey tree. Monkey tree. Are you ready to start work? Good. Now let's find something to build. Click the flashing Legoland button to continue. OK, click the flashing Legoland button to find something to build. That's right. New rides have a gold star to show you they're new. Read about the Space Tower ride and then click on its picture in the Legoland menu to place it in the park. Choose the Space Tower ride and place it in the park. It will be built right in front of you. Go on, select the Space Tower ride and put it in the park. Just click the Space Tower ride and put it in the park. You forgot to link the Space Tower ride with the path. Click the path button and then link the Space Tower ride to the main path. Now you need to make a path so that the visitors can get to the shop. Click the flashing path button, then click to make a path. Join the path from the shop to the entrance. Join the shop to the main path. Click the flashing path button, then click to make a path. Make sure there are no gaps. You found the path button. Now link the shop to the park entrance. You'd forgotten to link the Lego toy shop to the path. Click on the path button, then join it. Whoops! The Lego toy shop isn't linked to the path. You'd forgotten to link the Lego toy shop to the path. Click on the path button, then join it. When you no longer need attractions, you can erase them. Click the flashing Erase button and then erase the Lego toy shop. Click the flashing Erase button and then erase the Lego toy shop. You found the flashing Erase button. Now erase the Lego toy shop. Now erase the Lego toy shop. The gardeners are stuck behind those hedges. Pick them up and put them outside the hedges. Then click the flashing Legoland button to see if there is anything for them to plant. Pick up the gardeners and put them outside the hedges. Then click the flashing Legoland button. Your park needs some flowers. Plant 5 of them. Your park needs some flowers. Plant 5 of them. Give Bob 5 flowers to plant. Give Bob 5 flowers to plant. That's 1 flower planted. Doesn't it look nice? 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 That's 2 planted. You're good at this. 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 3 flowers planted. Halfway there. 3 flowers planted. Halfway there. 3 flowers planted. Halfway there. That's 4. Just 1 left to plant. That's 4. Just 1 left to plant. Everything you build or plant costs you money. Plant some pine trees from the Legoland menu and watch your money decreasing each time one is planted. Plant some pine trees and watch the money bar at the top of the screen. That's 2 trees planted. That's 2 trees planted. That's 4 trees. That's 4 trees. That's 6 trees planted. Almost done. That's 6 trees planted. Almost done. That's 8 trees planted. Just 2 left to plant. That's 8 trees planted. Just 2 left to plant. Now click the flashing Erase button and erase the Lego toy shop and the Lego media shop. Watch your money increase as they disappear. Click the Erase button and erase both the shops. Once you've erased a ride, you can use that part of the park for something else. There's a fountain in the Legoland menu. Try placing it where the Lego toy shop used to be. Then click the End Level button that will appear when you're done. Build the fountain in the space where the toy shop used to be. Then click the End Level button that will appear when you're done. Whoops! You forgot to connect the spider ride to the path. Don't forget to join the spider ride to the path, or no one can get on. Now let's place a fountain in your park. A fountain would make the park look extra special. See if you can put one somewhere. Planting trees in the park helps keep our visitors happy, especially along the paths, so keep adding them till the visitors become happy. You need to keep adding some trees along the paths till the visitors are happy. Your park needs some flowers. Give Bob some more flowers to plant. Don't forget to get Bob planting hedges. Is Bob dozing again? Get him planting some more hedges. Better plant some pine trees in the park. Keep planting those pine trees. They really would make the park look nice. Don't forget to add mini pine trees to your park as well. The park needs more mini pine trees. Don't worry, they're recyclable. Make sure your visitors aren't hungry. Click the flashing question mark button and then a visitor to see how hungry they are. Click the question mark button, then a visitor to see how hungry they are. It looks like the visitors are getting hungry. Better build something to feed them. Is that my tummy rumbling or the visitors? Probably best to build something to feed them. You guessed it. The visitors are getting thirsty as well. What can the professor do? We could build something to quench the visitors' thirst, and quick. Whoops! You've forgotten to link the drinks kiosk to the main path. Add some paths to fix this. Hey, you've forgotten to join the drinks kiosk to the main path. Link it with some path. Whoops! You've forgotten to link the food kiosk to the main path. Better add some paths to fix this. Hey, you've forgotten to join the food kiosk to the main path. You need to link it with some path. Too many visitors are hungry and thirsty. Add some more food kiosks to the park. Put more refreshments in the park. I can hear rumbling tummies from here. The space tower is flashing. That means it needs repairing. Click the ride and then the flashing spanner button to fix it. Watch out, the space tower ride is broken. Click on it and then the flashing spanner to get JP to repair it. Well done! You fixed the ride. If you want to finish playing, just put in a conifer flower bed. You've got the hang of this. To move on to the next level, plant a conifer flower bed. Or don't and keep on playing. You must have gardeners to plant things. Just click the greenhouse to get one. Just remember you've got to have gardeners to plant things. So click the greenhouse to get one. Good. Now you know how to get gardeners. Get 5 more so that we can begin planting. Click the greenhouse 5 more times to get more gardeners. That's 1, that's 1, that's 2. Look at them go. That's 2. Watch those gardeners move. That's 3. Halfway there. That's 3. Halfway there. That's 4. Almost done here. That's 4. Almost done. Great. That's 5 gardeners for the park. That should be enough. Now click the Legoland menu. Great. That's 5 gardeners for the park. That should be enough. Now click the Legoland menu. There are some plants and a fountain in the Legoland menu. Use them next to the paths to make the park look nice before we build some rides. You need more scenery in your park. Use the plants and the fountain in the Legoland menu and put them next to the paths. Why don't you put down my favourite ride, the Space Tower? This is going to be so cool. Now add the Space Tower ride. It's my favourite. Now you need to get the professor to give us a power station or the rides won't work. Can you find it? With no power, the rides won't work. So click the flashing Legoland button to find the power station. Build the small power station in the park. If you don't have enough power, your rides will flash blue or green. If your rides flash blue or green, they need power. Build a small power station. Don't forget to build small power stations or your rides and attractions won't work. Remember to build small power stations or your rides and attractions won't work. Now, how about putting some shops in the park? Do that, then the new ride the professor's been working on will be ready. Place the shops in the park. Then we'll see the new ride. What? Where has that spider ride come from? I thought the professor was making a teacup ride. Now build the spider ride in the park. It looks really cool. For your last task, you had better put another power station in the park. Use the map button to find a place to put it. Then click the map twice or the map button again. The map button is the one that's flashing. Use the map to choose a spot and then build another power station. Finally, click the End Level button when you're ready to stop. You've done really well! If you want to go to the next task, place this pansy flower bed for Bob to put down. Put down the pansy flower bed to finish the tutorial. Your rides are flashing red. This means they need repairing. Click on the flashing query button and then click on a ride to find out how much damage it has. Click the Legoland menu when you're done. Click the flashing query button, then click on a ride. Click the Legoland button when you've done that. Now find a place to build the Copters ride. You'll notice it's not flashing. New rides are always fully working. You need to build the Copters ride. Notice that new rides are always fully working. To repair rides, you need mechanics. Just click the mechanics hut with the red roof to get one. To get a mechanic, click the mechanics hut in the top corner of the screen. Mechanics will automatically repair any rides that are damaged, but you can speed up the repair of a ride by picking up the mechanic and dropping her on the ride. Pick up the mechanic and drop her on the Space Tower ride. Pick up the mechanic and drop her on the Space Tower ride. Now get 4 more mechanics and make sure that every ride in the park is working properly. Then click the End Level button to finish. Get some more mechanics to fix the rides. Then click the End Level button when you're ready. That's 1. That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. That's 3. Almost enough. That's 3. Almost enough. Now watch the park as the mechanics fix everything. Now watch the park as the mechanics fix everything. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Get some gardeners, then plant 15 flowers in the area inside the hedges. It will make a nice garden. Get some gardeners, then fill the area inside the hedges with 15 flowers to make a garden. That's 5 flowers. You still have 10 more to plant. That's 5 flowers. You still have 10 more to plant. Just 5 flowers left to plant here. Just 5 flowers left to plant here. When you no longer need mechanics or gardeners, you can put them back in their huts. Find all the gardeners in the park and put them back in the greenhouse. There are still some gardeners to find and put back in the greenhouse. Don't forget to build small power stations or your rides and attractions won't work. Remember to build small power stations or your rides and attractions won't work. Looks like there's no power to the park. Better put back the small power station. Looks like there's no power to the park. Better put back the small power station. Click the red roof on the mechanic's hut to get some mechanics in the park in case rides break down. You still need more mechanics in the park. Click the mechanic's hut to get some more. Still not enough mechanics. Better get some more. Still not enough mechanics. Better get some more. Nearly enough. Keep going. Nearly enough. Keep going. It looks like there are no mechanics in the park. You'd better get some quickly or the park will run down. It looks like there are no mechanics in the park. You'd better get some quickly or the park will run down. Now let's get this big ride finished. First, connect the boating school's path to the park entrance. Connect the boating school's path to the park entrance. That's great. Now you'll need to join one side to the other with water pieces. Click the arrow below the boating school entrance in the Legoland menu to find these. Don't forget to use the water pieces to join one side of the boating school to the other. That's really good work. Now save up 400 coins to help the professor pay for the repair of his time machine. That's really good work. Now save up 400 coins to help the professor pay for the repair of his time machine. The professor has just called to say that the first few Western attractions are ready. Click the flashing Western button and let's see what we've got. Click the flashing Western button to see the new rides. As your last task, build all of the available Western attractions in the area marked out in one corner of the park. Your last task is to build the Western attractions in the area marked out by the cactus plants. Then click the End Level button, or Play On. As your last task, build all of the available Western attractions in the area marked out in one corner of the park. Your last task is to build the Western attractions in the area marked out by the cactus plants. Then click the End Level button, or Play On. You've forgotten to link some of the attractions to the entrance. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Your rides don't have enough power. You are running short of money. Try to save up some more. You're doing well, but the park needs more visitors. You have two different themes to start with, Legoland and Western. Put them in two different areas of the park. Build a Legoland area and a Western area in your park. Your first target is to earn 200 coins. Using these plants will help you by attracting visitors. Continue to build your park and try to earn 200 coins. You're well on your way. You've got more than 50 coins. Keep going. You still have some rides to place. Put everything you have in the park. Wow! You've earned over 100 coins. You're halfway there. As a reward, there's a new ride in the Western theme. Keep going. You've almost met your first target. Well done! You met your target. Now see if you can earn 500 coins. Try to earn 500 coins. Great! That's 300 coins. Have you noticed that food shops can make extra money? You're on target. Keep building towards 500 coins. Visitors love to see different plants. Why don't you try planting the cacti in the Western theme? Plant all the different cactus plants. Visitors will enjoy them. Remember, you need to earn 500 coins. Keep your visitors full by building the Octopus Cafe. Try building the Octopus Cafe. Maybe it'll start a food craze. Here are some more food attractions. Maybe one of these will start a craze. Build the food cart and the Lego restaurant. One of the food shops will help you reach your target. Visitors just love the Oops, I almost said it. Make sure you've built every food attraction and save 700 coins to win this level. Use this extra scenery to help you pass the appraisals. Now pass the appraisals. This extra scenery will help. That's pretty good work. Now let's wait for 2 visitors to ride the boating school. Impressive, most impressive. That's a brilliant boating school. Now let's watch some visitors sail the ride. Fantastic. The park's looking great. You can keep playing or you can place the pansy flower bed to move on to the next level. Well, what can I say? You really are going to go far. If you place the pansy flower bed, you'll move to the next level. You've forgotten to link some of the attractions to the entrance. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Your rides don't have enough power. You are running short of money. Try to save up some more. You're doing well, but the park needs more visitors. Let's start by building everything in the Legoland menu. You need to build everything in the Legoland menu. Now try to find a place in the park for the driving school. Now build the driving school in the park. Your park really does need a driving school. Build a driving school. The driving school looks great. Now build all the Western theme attractions. Build all the attractions in the Western menu. It's all going swimmingly, but you need to get more people to visit the driving school. Everything's going okay. Let's start by putting in some castle-themed attractions. The park is going well, so don't stop now. You need to add a castle-themed area. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Link the log flumes path to the park entrance. Good news! The bridge has been repaired. Now visitors can get to the area that was blocked. Why don't you try building the spinning barrels ride there? Build the spinning barrels ride in the newly opened section of the park. Don't forget to link it to the park entrance though. Let's make the new area even better with some more Western theme attractions. Build the fort, bank and chuck wagon in the new area. Now, if you can earn 300 coins, we can afford to open up a new theme. Earn 300 coins for a new theme. Well done! You've earned enough for us to open the castle theme. Let's replace all the Western theme attractions with those from the castle theme. Erase all the Western attractions and build castle attractions in their place. Wow! A sensory coaster! So that's the big ride the professor promised us. Let's see if you can build one. Can't wait to see the sensory coaster in action. See if you can build it now. You'll need to use the track for the sensory coaster to join one side to the other. Don't forget to loop that sensory coaster. Let's watch the visitors get on the coaster while you build up the rest of the park. Try to get at least 4 brave people to ride the sensory coaster. Use this extra scenery to help you pass the appraisals. Now pass the appraisals. This extra scenery will help. Find where to remove the hedges so that visitors can reach the attractions. Then make sure all the attractions have paths leading to the park entrance. The visitors can't reach some of the attractions. Link all of them to the park entrance. That's better! All the attractions will have power. Now you need to build up a park using the correct zoning and using available elements. The park needs more cash so JP can afford to fix the bridges. So save 500 coins. JP can't afford to fix the bridges, so you need to save up 500 coins for her. Visitors are getting unhappy. Do you know what to do? Visitors are getting really unhappy. Try adding more plants. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. You did such a good job repairing the spider ride that as a reward, the professor has given you the crystal power station. Wow, that was some slick fixing there. The professor's given you the crystal power station. The park will need to have one for all the new rides you'll be building. The park needs more scenery by the paths. Let's keep Bob busy. Place some more scenery in the park. Remember to put some near the paths. Great, that's enough. It's about time we brought in a new ride. Place the log flume down. Good job. Hey, the sun is shining, so let's put the log flume down. Don't forget about using track pieces with the log flume so it all joins up. If you don't link up the log flume, the visitors won't be able to ride round it. Putting in the new attractions seems to have affected the new power stations. Fix them and make sure everything else in the park is working. Let's take some time to check and fix our attractions. Don't forget the power stations. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Visitors are getting hungry. Better improve the hunger level. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. Let's build some more food and drink kiosks. The park has just received warning that a heat wave is coming. Insert more fountains and also introduce waterworks to cool off the visitors. Crikey, there's a massive heat wave coming. What can we do to cool our visitors down? There's not enough visitors on our log flume. Let's get more visitors on the log flume. To help keep the visitors cool, the park needs a big boating school. If there is one in the park already, add more water. Let's give our visitors more fun in the sun. Place a big boating school in the park. Don't forget to use enough water to loop that ride. Great work, but don't forget about looping. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed in the park. That's great. Now once 10 visitors have visited the boating school, everyone should feel cool. All these water attractions should cool everyone down. You've forgotten to link some of the attractions to the entrance. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Your rides don't have enough power. You are running short of money. Try to save up some more. You're doing well, but the park needs more visitors. Start by building some attractions from the Legoland menu. Build up the park using 10 different Legoland attractions. Now, how about planting some flowers in the hedged area? Now plant 10 flowers in the hedged area in the park. You know, some fountains would look nice in the hedged area too. Build each type of fountain in the hedged area. The visitors would like a western theme area. Let's build it up in the area marked by cacti. Build all the western attractions in the area with cacti around it. The park's looking really good. What we need now is a castle theme area. Let's build it in the area marked by trees. Build some small castle attractions inside the area with trees around it. Let's make the castle area even better by adding a sensory coaster. You need to build a sensory coaster. The sensory coaster's path must be linked to the park entrance. You need to improve zoning with the castle theme. The zoning with the castle theme needs to be better. What a great sensory coaster! Now let's see if we can make it even bigger. Add some more track pieces. Build a sensory coaster track with at least 10 pieces. I think you can build an even better sensory coaster. Make it even bigger. Build a coaster track with at least 15 pieces. That's a good-looking park. Let's see if we can save 200 coins and make it even better. See if you can save 200 coins. You don't have many Legoland attractions. See if you can add a few more. Build at least 15 attractions from the Legoland menu. Oh no! It seems that the money from the gate has been lost under one of the attractions. You'll have to remove and replace rides until you find it. Remember to keep the park running though. Erase attractions until you find the missing money. Don't forget to keep the park running though. Fantastic! You found it! That should help us on our way to saving up 1,000 coins so that we can afford to build the next stage of the park. Finally, see if you can save 1,000 coins. Use this extra scenery to help you pass the appraisals. Now pass the appraisals. This extra scenery will help. You've forgotten to link some of the attractions to the entrance. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Your rides don't have enough power. You are running short of money. Try to save up some more. You're doing well, but the park needs more visitors. Let's make the hedged section into a nice garden with a variety of plants. Plant 5 of each type of scenery inside the hedged section. Carefully try and fit all of the Legoland attractions into the small area next to the park entrance. Build all the Legoland attractions in the small area by the entrance. Looks like the zoning isn't right yet, so keep trying. Build all the western attractions in the area with cacti around it. Good work! We're now ready to build a log flume round the sides of the park. I've called in an extra mechanic to help. Build a log flume in the new area along the sides of the park. Now let's get some visitors onto that log flume. You need at least 1 visitor to ride the log flume. Good news! The forest area across the bridges is ready. Make the park even better by building the sensory coaster there. Now build the sensory coaster in the forest area over the bridges. Now try to save 500 coins. I bet some of the visitors would like some ice cream. Don't forget to have the ice cream kiosk in the park. Use this extra scenery to help you pass the appraisals. Now pass the appraisals. This extra scenery will help. You did such a good job so far with the park that JP has asked Professor Voltage to give you a new ride. JP says don't forget to mend any attractions. Don't forget to keep all the attractions in the park working. I'll reward you with the driving school if you zone the adventurers area better. Make the zoning in the adventurers area better and I'll reward you. Don't forget that special thing that composite rides have to do. Keep trying with the track pieces till you make the driving school just right. What would make the adventurers zone really successful? It would be even better if you added a temple slide. Can you find the temple slide? That's going to make the adventurers part of the park so successful. Visitors in the western zone are getting hungry. Add more refreshments. Looks like the visitors in the western zone are still hungry, so keep trying to fix this. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Looks like something in the park needs to be fixed. Get Bob to plant some flowers to end the level. Carry on getting Bob to plant scenery. You've forgotten to link some of the attractions to the entrance.
Looks like something needs to be fixed.
Your rides don't have enough power. You are running short of money. Try to save up some more. You're doing well, but the park needs more visitors.
Build the small power station in the park. If you don't have enough power, your rides will flash blue or green.
First, build up a park using rides from all the themes. Let's use 20 pieces of shrubbery around the edges of the western area. Use attractions from all the themes and put 20 pieces of shrubbery around the edges of the western area. The park is getting quite big. We'd better build another small power station so we don't run out of energy. Make sure your park has at least 2 small power stations. The park is looking a bit bare. Why don't you plant a garden with shrubbery? You still need more shrubs. Keep planting. The visitors are getting hungry. You should build plenty of different places to eat. Make sure you have built at least one of each type of food attraction. Good work. Now let's expand all the theme areas in the park. Each theme area in your park should have at least 10 different objects. Excellent. Now see if you can attract more visitors. Try to attract 35 visitors to your park. Look, the bridge has been fixed so we can reach the new area. That would be an ideal space for a nice big sensory coaster. Build a sensory coaster in the new area with at least 20 track pieces. The coaster looks great. Why don't we improve the area around it with different trees from the castle theme? Plant 10 of each type of castle tree from the castle theme around the sensory coaster. Oh, help! Aliens have started teleporting rides to their spaceship. Quick, find where the rides have disappeared from and build a log flume in the empty space. Find the space where the rides have been taken from and build the log flume there. Phew! That was a close call. We'd better save up 700 coins to build new rides with, just in case the aliens come back again. Save 700 coins to build new rides with. The Legoland area could do with some improvement. Build some new rides there. Your Legoland area needs at least 10 different attractions. Ah! The aliens are back again, and they've stolen more rides. We need to get the western area rebuilt pronto. Make sure your western area still has at least 3 attractions. Those pesky aliens have been back again, and this time they've taken the castle rides. We'd better work quickly to build the castle area back up again. Make sure your castle area has no less than 5 attractions. Oh dear, the aliens have taken more rides, and now they're scaring the visitors away. Quickly rebuild the park and try to get the visitors to come back. Try and get at least 20 visitors back into your park. My, oh my. I think the aliens have finally gone, but all that rebuilding has left us short of coins. Let's try to make at least 800. Try to save 800 coins. Wow, you've got a new theme from the professor. It's the Inca Adventurers theme. See if you can use some of the new attractions. That last level was really tough, but you did it. The professor's so pleased with his new attractions, he wants you to build an area in the park using all the Adventurers theme attractions. Great work on the last level. Professor Voltage is so pleased with the new things he has found. He wants you to have an area in the park using all the new attractions in the Adventurers theme. First, build up your park using several attractions from each theme. Build a park with at least 5 attractions from each theme. Your park needs more pathside scenery. The professor says he almost has the new theme ready. While we're waiting, let's expand all theme areas in the park. Each theme area should have at least 8 attractions. Phew, it's a hot old day. Better put the mechanics away before they overheat. There are still some mechanics that need putting back into the mechanics hut. Professor Voltage has built some showers to cool off the visitors. We'd better build them quickly. Build the waterworks entrance and the waterworks shower. Cool! Professor Voltage has finished some new Adventurers theme rides. Let's replace the Western rides with these. Remove all the Western attractions and build the Explorers Institute and the Jungle Cruise in their place. Oh dear, the sensory coaster has broken down and needs to be fixed. You need to fix the sensory coaster. Well done. Here is some more scenery. Use it alongside the paths in the park. Plant more scenery alongside the paths. The professor has solved our power problems and invented a new type of power station that uses those strange crystals. Build it over the crystals in the park. Build the crystal power station over the crystals in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. The visitors have got hungry. What can we do? Better try and stop the visitors getting so hungry. Look out for broken rides in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Bob has already planted out the park. All we need to do is put the right rides in the right place. That's not quite it. Keep trying. Everyone's pretty impressed with the park, but you've forgotten to put enough places to eat. Put some more in to make the visitors less hungry. You've forgotten to put enough places to eat. Put some more in to make the visitors less hungry. Don't forget to fix those rides. Uh-oh, better make sure that the rides are all fixed. Better make more places to eat. The visitors are getting hungry again. The visitors are getting hungry again. Look out, something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. You need more money. Try and save at least 400 coins. The park needs more money. Try and save at least 400 coins. Wow, you've done well saving all that money. Here's some more sensory coaster parts to play with. Great work! You've earned some more sensory coaster parts. Don't forget the rest of the sensory coaster pieces. See if you can use all of them. Better not forget all of the other pieces. Remember what I said about joining up the ends of the ride? Don't forget looping the ride. Better watch those guests. They're getting unhappy. Looks like you've got some unhappy visitors. The park needs better zoning in the castle area. The castle zoning needs to be better. Get JP on the case. Something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed by JP. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Okay, let's see how good you are. Get 40 visitors into the park. Still not enough visitors. Keep trying to get 40 visitors in the park. After all that, the professor has lost the attractions. Okay, let's see if we can find all the lost attractions. So start with the Miniland Australia. You're almost on the final level, so let's try and find those missing attractions. Start with Miniland Australia. Well done! You found the first attraction. Great! Looks like beginner's luck. You found the first lost attraction. Keep going! Brilliant! Another one! Keep going! Still lots to find. After all that, the professor has lost the attractions. Okay, let's see if we can find all the lost attractions. So start with the Miniland Australia. You're almost on the final level, so let's try to find those missing attractions. Start with Miniland Australia. Well done! You found the first attraction. Great! Looks like beginner's luck. You found the first lost attraction. Keep going. Brilliant! Another one. Keep going. Still lots to find. Keep going. Still lots to find. Where's JP? You know, I think something needs repairing. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Go tell JP. Wow, you're fast. Keep finding those rides. That was fast. Keep going. You're doing a great job. There's still lots more to find, though. You're doing just great, so keep at it. You found the 5th lost attraction. Keep going. Wow, you found the 5th lost attraction. Keep going. Don't stop. You're halfway there. You're halfway there. That's great. You just found another lost attraction. You're doing really well. You just found another lost attraction. It's really coming together now. The professor is certainly impressed. The professor's just called. He says keep at it. Almost finished. You just found the 9th lost attraction. You're almost finished. You just found the 9th lost attraction. You're good at this. You're really good at this. Keep going. Cool. You found another one. Remember, you may need to put more than one attraction down. Okay, you found another one. You might need to build more than one attraction. Nearly there. Almost finished. One more. You are so close. Now see if you can save 500 coins. At this rate, JP's going to need a holiday. She's so busy building new attractions. But the park needs more visitors. Bob's going to need a rest the rate he's going. The park still needs more visitors, though. The professor's been on his travels again. He's discovered the Egyptian adventurers theme for you. See if you can use what he's found for you. Looks like something needs to be fixed. At this rate, JP's going to need a holiday. She's so busy building new attractions, but the park needs more visitors. Bob's going to need a rest the rate he's going. The park still needs more visitors, though. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Don't forget to put all the castle attractions together for good zoning. The park's looking really good. Keep at it, but the castle zoning isn't right yet. See what happens if you use different plants. Maybe the visitors will get happier quicker, but they seem to be hungry. Now remember, if the visitors are hungry, they won't stay long. That's great! I'm surprised all the visitors can still walk after all that food. Now let's try and make the park really full of visitors. The park is sure getting full, but you still need more visitors. JP says maybe if you try zoning the Legoland attractions better, you'll get more visitors. Wow, that's a lot of visitors! This is going to be the best park ever, but watch out for zoning the Legoland area. Yeah, the final level. Now this is going to be a toughie. Right, don't forget to build some dinosaurs. Well done! You've got to the last level, so let's build the best park ever. Don't forget to build some dinosaurs. Let's make this park really good, so don't forget to use attractions from all the themes. Keep up the good work. You're doing great, so you'll need good zoning with all the attractions. That's really good. Keep going, but don't forget the zoning. I bet more Legoland attractions would really make the park look cool. Don't forget that zoning. Have you got enough Legoland attractions? I know. Let's make a Dinosaur Safari area. Build it inside the hedged area. Build all the dinosaurs in the hedged area. The visitors are crying out for more Western and castle attractions. You should build at least 15 Western attractions and the sensory coaster from the castle theme. The word is that visitors think the Legoland area is too small. You need at least 15 attractions in the Legoland area. I know. Let's make a Dinosaur Safari area. Build it inside the hedged area. Build all the dinosaurs in the hedged area. Those dinosaurs don't look very well. Do you think they could be broken? Looks like something needs to be fixed in the park. It could be something big and scary, and I don't mean Mr. Bimble. Call that a decent castle theme area? Come on, let's have some more castle rides. Your castle theme area should have at least 15 attractions. Better watch out. Looks like something's broken in the park. Looks like something needs to be fixed. Visitors don't think much of the adventurers area. We'd better spice it up a bit. You should have at least 15 attractions in the adventurers area. Remember? Good. Mr. Bimble just called, and he said the park needs 500 coins and lots of happy visitors. Keep an eye on anything that needs repairing. Now, Mr. Bimble just told me we need 500 coins and tons of happy visitors. You're nearly there. You've nearly finished. Just keep going. Don't forget about the things we've learned. Remember to have enough flowers by the paths. Well done! All that's left to do is save up 1,000 coins. See if you can save up 1,000 coins. Build a small obelisk. Small obelisk. Build an octopus cafe. Octopus cafe. Plant a palm tree. Plant some palm trees. Palm trees. Palm tree. Build a section of path. Path. Build a section of path. Path. Legoland newsflash. Rosie has just invented a new flavour of ice cream for the park. It's called Funky Chunky Pizza Dough. Anyone brave enough to try it gets a free glass of Ricola to wash away the taste. So head on down to the ice cream kiosk for a taste of Italy that will stay with you the entire day. Build an adventurer's plane ride. Adventurer's plane ride. Plant some adventurer's plants. Adventurer's plants. Plant some adventurer's foliage. Adventurer's foliage. Plant some adventurer's greenery. Adventurer's greenery. Plant some adventurer's orchids. Adventurer's orchids. Build a greenhouse. Greenhouse. Legoland newsflash. Today there were scenes of chaos when the Legoland park suffered a major power failure. Staff are working round the clock to repair the problem. Disruptions to the park are not expected to last very long. Build the Great Pyramid. Great Pyramid. Build the Pyramid of Menkaura. Pyramid of Menkora. Build a Lego restaurant. Lego restaurant. Build a tower restaurant. Tower restaurant. Build a safari ride. Safari ride. Build a saloon. Saloon. Legoland News Report. Amazing scenes were reported at the Legoland Park today, as crowds of visitors packed the park for the opening of the new sensory coaster attraction. Professor Voltage made a rare public appearance at the unveiling of his latest invention. However, he declined to have a ride on it as he didn't meet the height restrictions. He's too tall. Build a brolly for the Shark Cafe. Shark Cafe brolly. Build a Shark Cafe. Shark Cafe. Build a Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's Office. Plant a shrub. Shrub. Build a small power station. Small power station. Build a Space Tower ride. Space Tower ride. Build an Egyptian Sphinx. Sphinx. Build a spider ride. Spider ride. Build a Spinning Barrels ride. Spinning Barrels ride. Build a section of sensory coaster track. Build a tall track piece. Build a low track piece. Low track piece. Build a track piece with path. Path track piece. Tall track piece. Coaster track. Build an Inca temple slide. Temple slide. Build an Inca temple. Temple. Player details. Empty slot. Delete player details. Accept new player details. Cancel. Delete saved game. Go! Start Legoland game. Start new free play game. Saved games. Select a player. Options. Lesson 1. Building rides and paths. Lesson 2. Money and planting things. Lesson 2. Money and planting stuff. Lesson 3. Power and special rides. Lesson 4. Mechanics and repairing rides. Lesson 5. Big rides and the Wild West. Level 1. San Francisco. Level 2. France and Belgium. Level 3. Washington, D.C. Level 4. New York. Level 5. India. Level 6. Holland. Level 7. London. Level 8. Italy. Level 9. Sydney. Level 10. Egypt. Return to title screen. Accept. Return to option screen. Save game and return to title screen. Save game and return to game. Start saved game. Legoland game. Free play game. Empty save slot. Accept new save game. Start free play game. Return to game. Cancel and return to game. Exit game. Save current game. Accept changes and return to title screen. Cancel. Exit Legoland. Speech down. Speech up. Adjust speech. Music down. Music up. Adjust music. Sound effects down. Sound effects up. Adjust sound effects. Exit. Enter player details. Age up. Age down. Query mode. Erase mode. Map mode. Options. Legoland theme. Wild West theme. Castle theme. Adventurers theme. Energy level. Coins. Show add-ons. Hide add-ons. Add gardener. Add mechanics. Delete object. Repair object. Cancel repair order. Close information box. Yes. No. Repair cost. Scrap value. Power use. Power output. Not working. Power cut. Currently offline. Start researching. Cost. Cannot research. Player details. Delete. Enter your details. Save game. Save game. Exit. Save current game. Are you sure? Enter save game name. Legoland. Happiness. Hunger. Gardener. Number of gardeners. Mechanic. Number of mechanics. Scroll down. Scroll up. Display build list. Building in progress. Cancel work order. Delete. CD missing. Please insert the Legoland CD into the CD-ROM drive. Gardener's work order. Mechanics work order. Outside your park.
Display next page. Display previous page. Exit appraisal screen. Zoning. Legoland zone. Adventurers zone. Castle zone. Wild West zone. Attractions. Amount. Variety. Rides connected. Small roller coaster. Medium roller coaster. Large roller coaster. Small driving school. Medium driving school. Large driving school. Small log flume. Medium log flume. Large log flume. Small boating school. Medium boating school. Large boating school. Small jungle cruise. Medium jungle cruise. Large jungle cruise. Scenery. Shops. Food stores. Visitors. Happy. Well fed. Park. Power level. Working rides. Studded area. Objectives. You aren't doing very well. You still need. You aren't doing too bad, but you still need. Congratulations. You have built a thriving park. A properly zoned Legoland area. A properly zoned Adventurers area. A properly zoned Castle area. A properly zoned Wild West area. More attractions. A wider range of different attractions. More attractions with a greater variety. To build paths between the entrance and your rides. A roller coaster. A driving school. A log flume. A boating school. A jungle cruise. More scenery. A wider range of different scenery. More scenery with a greater variety. More shops. A wider range of different shops. More shops with a greater variety. More food stores. A wider range of different food stores. More food stores with a greater variety. To attract more visitors. To make more visitors happy. To keep visitors better fed. To generate more power. Make sure your attractions are in working order. Cover more area with your park. Hints. Build objects from the same zone together. Try not to build objects from one zone in another zone. Don't leave too much empty space in your park, especially near to the paths. Don't use scenery that does not belong in a zone. Try building small, inexpensive rides so that you get lots of rides quickly. Remember to make sure that visitors can get from the entrance to your rides. Try to build different rides instead of lots of the same one. Build scenery near paths so that people do not get bored so quickly. Try to build different scenery instead of lots of the same. Build shops near paths so that people may decide to pop in and have a browse. Try to build different shops instead of lots of the same type. Try and spread food stores around the park so that there is always a food store nearby. Try to build different food stores instead of lots of the same one. Make sure your food stores match the surrounding theme. Larger parks attract more visitors. The more seats on rides, the more people visit the park. Make sure that you have enough mechanics to repair the rides. Remember to build enough power stations to power your rides.
Report, objectives, variety.
You now have chances to pass an appraisal before the park is closed. That was your last chance to pass an appraisal. The park will now be closed.
Attempting to print. Printed OK. Failed to print. Print certificate. To the game. Continue. Look at the briefing screen. Repeat my last instruction. Tutorial levels. Play level. Back to Miniland progress screen. Select level. Select tutorial level. Legoland California movie. Legoland Windsor movie. Legoland Billund movie. Watch Legoland movies. Give me a hint. Quit Legoland. Load a saved game. Easy. Normal. Hard. Difficulty. Load game. Save game.
You now have one chance to pass an appraisal before the park is closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Energy crystals. Gardeners can't afford to plant things. Mechanics can't afford to repair things. You don't have enough coins to build that. You can't put that over other buildings. You have to join it onto something. You can't build on top of the visitors. Try another type of track. That would just fall down. You can't put it there. It's outside the park. You're not allowed to build there. You can't put that over a building's path. You have to put something else down first. You can't put that over a path. You can't put that where there's already a seed planted. You can't put that over another plant. The water's flowing the wrong way. You can't have more than one roller coaster in the park. Next page. Previous page. You have to join it onto something. Show me what you want to do. Before playing a free play game, you must select which attractions you want to use. Look in the menus to find the attractions you want to use and click next to them. Attractions you choose will have a tick next to them. You only have a limited amount of bricks to build attractions with. Look at the bar at the bottom of the screen to see how many you have used. When you've used up all your bricks, you won't be able to choose any more rides. If you change your mind about using an attraction, just click its picture again and its tick will disappear to show it's not chosen. Then you can choose another attraction instead. You won't be able to use any attractions that you haven't used in the main game. So the more levels you complete in the main game, the more attractions you'll have to use in the free play game. Once you've chosen all the attractions you want to use, just click the thumbs up button to play. Finish the level. Plant a pine tree. Pine tree. Plant a woodland tree. Woodland tree. Plant a garden tree. Garden tree. Build a T-Rex. T-Rex. If a ride flashes blue or green, it has no power. You have to make mechanics and gardeners. Remember to plant flowers and hedges. Some rides have add-on pieces. Look out for them in the ride menu. Remember to use query mode on visitors and rides. Use the right mouse button to click to query mode. Always make sure the rides are linked with paths. If you need more money, try deleting objects such as flowers. Flowers and hedges make the park look nice and make visitors happy. If you can't afford a ride, it will turn grey. If you need more money, try deleting objects such as flowers. Make sure you have a variety of different things in your park. If you can't afford a ride, it will be greyed out. If you need more money, try deleting objects such as flowers. Make sure you have a variety of different things in your park. Plant some flower beds to end the level. You have to get mechanics. Pick up and move mechanics with the cursor. Remember to use query mode on rides. Use the right mouse button to click to query mode. If a ride flashes red, it needs to be repaired. Drop mechanics on broken rides to get them fixed faster. If you run out of money, just put a gardener back in the greenhouse. Use the map view to see how park zoning looks. Place a barrel to finish the tutorial. Click my picture to hear my last instruction again. Move the cursor to the edge of the screen to see more of the park. You'll find rides to build in the Professor's Legoland menu. Rides can only be built where there is space. Watch out for the red shadow. Rides can only be built where there is space. Watch out for the red shadow. If a ride flashes blue or green, it has no power. If you want to plant anything, you need gardeners. Remember to click the greenhouse. Remember to plant flowers and trees. Flowers and trees make the park look nice and the visitors happy. Remember to use query mode on visitors and rides. Use the right mouse button to click to query mode. You have to place every item you get to pass the level. Always make sure the rides are linked with paths. If a ride flashes red, it needs to be repaired. Flowers and hedges make the park look nice and make visitors happy. If you can't afford a ride, it will turn grey. If you need more money, try deleting objects such as flowers. Make sure you have a variety of different things in your park. Plant the new flower bed to end the level. You have to pick up the gardeners and put them outside the hedges. Remember to plant flowers and trees. Flowers and trees make the park look nice and the visitors happy. If you can't afford a ride, it will turn grey. If you need more money, try deleting objects such as flowers. Always make sure the rides are linked with paths. If a ride flashes red, it needs to be repaired. Flowers and hedges make the park look nice and the visitors happy. If you can't afford a ride, it will turn grey. If you need more money, try deleting objects such as flowers. Make sure you have a variety of different things in your park. To finish the level, plant the flower bed. If you need some more money, pick up a spare mechanic and put them back in the mechanic's hut. If you run out of money, just put a spare gardener back in the greenhouse. Build a Waterworks crocodile fountain. Waterworks crocodile fountain. Build a Waterworks elephant fountain. Waterworks elephant fountain. Build a Waterworks sign. Waterworks entrance. Build a Waterworks shower. Waterworks shower. Build a Waterworks block. Waterworks water block. Build a castle water pump. Water pump. Plant a western bush. Western bush. Plant a Boot Hill bush. Boot Hill bush. Plant a corral bush. Corral bush. Yee-haw! Get 'em while they're hot. All you cowpokes out there, head on down to the Wild West Zone for some good old cooking at Daisy Lee's Chuck Wagon. Fridays are all-you-can-eat day with buffalo wings and daisy ribs with that secret special sauce. So don't be late, y'all. Add a visitor crossing to the driving school. Visitor crossing.